Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from 7 will be present our material about the use of PowerPoint as the instructional media in teaching English for young learners. Before that, I will introduce myself, the member of my group. My name is Krisna Sinta Savitri as moderator and the first speaker. And the next is Siti Fatimah Yusuf as the second speaker. And the next is Gaby Asisa as the third speaker. And the last is Mulyanti as the fourth speaker. Okay, I will explain the first material about the introduction. Teaching English to young learners is a course for all teachers of primary age students. It's aimed to provide teachers with the knowledge and skill needed to support young learners through the delivery of engaging and motivating lessons. Teaching for elementary school students is not the same as teaching adults because they have different characteristics and motivation. There are many factors to ensure that teaching English to young learners will be effective, such as teaching materials, teaching styles, selection of approach, instructional media, and many factors. Media can be one of components of active learning strategies, such as group discussion or case studies. Media is a tool for the learning process both inside and outside the classroom. Media are human and non-human devices, material or methodologies used by teachers to overcome all learning problems, include noisy factors. Learning media are key in effectively transferring knowledge to studies. Okay, this is for me, and the next material will be presented by the second speaker.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks for opportunity given to me. I will continue the material method. In this study, the researcher used two methods to collect data, including observation and interview. The first, observation. According to Chiselska et al. 2018, observation is one of the most important research methods in the social science and at the same time the most diverse. The term encompasses several types, techniques, and approaches, which might be difficult to compare in the term of implementation and anticipate result. So, it can be concluded that observation is the process of direct and systematic observation and also recording of the symptom under investigation. In the observation activity, the researcher took samples from class 6B, which is one of the classes taught by the English teacher at Baros Mandiri 5 Elementary School. The observation process began at 8:30 until 9:40 in the morning. For 2:35 minutes, where the teacher explained the material on Go Green, Save the Earth. The result of the observation were then analyzed using an observation sheet. The second, interview. An interview is a conversation between two or more people or the interviewer and the interviewee. In addition, the objective of this interview to confirm the result of the observation and to provide more data on this research. In the interview activity, the researcher interviewed to get information about how to use PowerPoint as a learning medium for class 6B student at Baros Mandiri 5 Elementary School.
Result and discussion. Result. A. Result of observation. The observation made by observers are as follows. School name SDN Baros Mandiri 5. School address Jalan Jenderal Sudirman No 150 Baros, the middle of Cimahi, Cimahi, West Java. Class VAB. Observers Triana Dewi. Description: appropriateness of interactional media with students' characteristic. Observation: yes. Description: appropriateness of interactional media with the interactional goal. Observation: yes. Description: appropriateness of interactional media with the material. Observation: yes. Description: appropriateness of interactional media with the activities. Observation: yes. Description: appropriateness of interactional media with learning condition. Observation: yes. Description: practically of interactional media. Observation: yes.
Okay, my name is Nuryanti. I will explain about the next material, namely discussion. The first, observation result. The observation is began at age 13 until 9:14 for 2 equals 35 minutes with the teaching material Go Green Save the Earth. The activities carried out during the learning process are divided into 3 activities, namely preliminary activities, core activities, and closing activities. In the preliminary activities, the teacher greets the student and asks what kind of breakfast with English menu to use for the students in the class. After that, the teacher absents student and continue with answering questions related to job, place, country, person, animal, and shape. The teacher repeats the material about Go Green Save the Earth. The teacher gives some pictures about Go Green Save the Earth in the PowerPoint that is displayed with the projector. Students are asked to discuss with the group to answer the exact expression in accordance with the material that has been taught. Last is the closing activity with a little game of black and green pad. The second, interview result. Observer interview an English teacher at SDN Baras Mandiri 5 named Siti Yuni Nurjana SPD who came from Purwakarta, was a graduate of IKIP Siliwangi. Graduate in 2014, she taught at SDN Baras Mandiri 5 since September 2018 until now and taught in classes 2, 3, and 4. She has non-formal teaching experience at Asmagatsu or English course. The media used during the learning process are the projector and PowerPoint. The reason she chose the projector and PowerPoint as the media was because it was easy and could attract the attention of students and save energy in learning. The problems encountered when using this media are unstable electricity voltage and projector availability. The strategy taken to solve the problem is if the electricity fails and there is no projector is learning to use textbook. The discussion should be an interpretation of the result rather than a repetition of the result. Okay, the last material, namely conclusion. Based on the result of observations media in the learning process of children and interviews with teachers, the media used by teacher in class 4 is good and effective. The media used are projectors and PowerPoints. The teacher used the media because it is to attract student attention and is easy to use during the learning process as well as saving energy by not writing much on the board. In the learning process, the teacher can make students communicative with questions and answers. Besides, the teacher also provides games to make the atmosphere not boring. Okay, that's the material from our group. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.